Cinematographer. Who is a cinematographer? While a film director may have a general idea about a scene and how it should look, it is the responsibility of a cinematographer to make it happen. A cinematographer is an expert in both the technical and artistic capabilities of a movie camera. He or she works closely with the director during the principal shooting in order to properly frame each shot according to the script or the director's personal vision. The head cinematographer may also be credited as Director of Photography or DP, although the two titles are not as interchangeable as one might think. A cinematographer may also be considered a camera operator, especially if his or her decision-making power is minimal. A working cinematographer actually looks through the lens of a camera while filming a scene, much like a still photographer snaps individuals' photographs. The lighting director and crew will often work with the cinematographer to make sure the amount of light reflecting off the actors and scenery is acceptable. If a special lens or filter is required for an artistic effect, it is the cinematographer's job to make the changes. If a film has a large budget, several cinematographers may be hired to work different camera sets. Smaller film companies may only be able to hire one cinematographer, who must be present for every shot. Occasionally, a director may take over the cinematographer's duties if set needs to be closed for privacy. An experienced cinematographer may also act as a second unit director responsible for shooting general background or establishing shots without the principal actors. A sweeping view of a city at the beginning of a film may be the work of a cinematographer alone. It is not unusual for a film director to hire the same cinematographer for most of his productions. The working relationship between a director and a cinema photographer requires a shared vision with regards to the overall look of a film. Many of the greatest films in Hollywood history achieved their status through the unsung work of the cinematographer. Why do we study? What is the end of education? Isn't it careers? But when there are so many careers to choose, how do I choose the right career? How can I make my decision right? My future depends on my decision. Which career is the right choice? Careers are confusing. Should I decide my career based on my potential, my capability, my talent? Or should I focus on what are the opportunities available and work on what are the opportunities in society? How do I choose? Environmental conditions, family conditions, my genes, opportunities. It's also confusing. Careers, a tough choice.